All right, guys. So one of the biggest concerns of people when buying or thinking of buying, investing land in Mexico is, you know, how do I know this is true? My biggest fear, because when I first came to Yucatan, I thought about it. Oh, this is a beautiful place. I wish I could live here, right? But one of my biggest fears when I moved here was like, well, how do I know I'm not gonna get scammed? Like, how do I know that this developer, it's real? And that's where you need to do your research and then have the right people on your team to teach you about it. Right now we are at Ciudad Colorín. Ciudad Colorín is a development that is aiming to coexist with nature and the land, and its purpose is to be sustainable with the land and its natural resources. And it's one of those developments. Global warming is real, and a lot of people are doing their part to conserve nature and to make sure to integrate nature into their living. So one of the biggest about this development is that they care about nature, they care about the land, and they're trying to implement nature with the development itself, and they're trying to implement the sustainability of the land and the natural resources into the development. And this is the first stages of it. It's going to be a master plan for maybe 10 years, and right now it's like pre-sale. You can get your load today and make payments. It's financed through the developer. You don't have to check your credit score or anything. If you're not a citizen of Mexico, you can also buy land here. You can buy under a trust. So my biggest thing when I first came to Yucatan and I saw how beautiful this place was and how close to the most beautiful beaches in the state, was like, I wish I can buy here. I wish I can live here. But one of my biggest fear was, how do I know I'm not gonna get scammed? How do I know that they're just not gonna take my money? And those are huge risks. So do your own research. I did my research, and then I figured out all the paperwork and all the stuff that I needed to do, because I experienced and how stressful that is, and I can help you with that process. I can help you so that process is easier for you. Doesn't matter if you're not a citizen of the country. You can own land under a trust bank, and have that peace in mind that you can enjoy a place like this. Also, keep in mind the investments in Yucatan right now are just growing way too fast, and it's probably gonna slow down because it's a beautiful place to live at. If you like warm places, this is for you. If you're afraid of the heat, probably not. To be honest, right now we're in like the dry season, but in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, we're gonna have a lot of rains, and you're gonna see all this landscape behind me. It's gonna be all green and jungly. In fact, when we moved back in November of 2023, everything was a jungle here, and I'm like shocked and surprised and amazed at the same time to see the change, and to see, and in 5-6 months it just went to like dry, and the rain's coming, and in a few weeks it's gonna be a jungle out here. So keep that in mind. Right now the prices are pretty fair, and they're not gonna go down. In fact, they're probably gonna raise after July. So do yourself a favor and decide to invest now, because the way this state is growing, land, the best time to buy land was 2 years ago. So you're already late. Don't drag this process any longer. Call me. I can help you understand this process, make it less stressful for you, and let me help you understand the process too. Sometimes moving to another country, coming to another country, even coming to another state's stressful and different. So just give me a call. My name is Jesus Garcia. I'm a certified real estate agent for colorines, and I can help you. Thank you.